We're just going to check how others is doing. I didn't finish my World Arena yet. Going to finish it later. So this battle situation. Surprisingly, situation is in hard battle. Let me check what happened with situation. Okay. Let me change my title to round 2 game reveal. Okay, situation is having a team juggler with Yusuke, MK. I'm expecting, wow, this is not, yeah, MK is not very effective against the land use. It's pretty good against the juggler. So this Yusuke cannot break the guard of land use. And that Listel is hard to kill. Ivan is hard to kill. Maybe you can kill. Yeah, I mean, the magic defense is very low. There is also a Cherry here with Attack Blessing, which I believe should be able to snipe Night of Mystery easily. Because this is also with Goblin Rider. The problem for now I can see is that situation cannot break the land use easily, but there is Juggler, so there is hope. If Juggler can fix the land use, then Yusuke can pick one of those targets. I mean, you cannot kill this tail, but probably you can still kill this Cherry and Elven. They don't look they have super high. Oh, even for this tail actually. This looks like a very low list tail. Yeah, this is a 3-star list tail. 3-star list tail. So that list tail should be died if the Yusuke hit. And this is also a Lava Titan here. Okay. Yeah, if the Listel is stronger, I would say player 2 have advantage here. But because Listel is like only 3 stars, so it's kinda hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say. And Ivan is having a breeze here. With Attack Blessing, if Ivan can kill the Juggler, then it should work. But it doesn't look like it can kill. So you need to take advantage of the Listel. So Listel finger first, and then Ivan jumps in. That can result in a kill. But overall, the game still looks more favorable to situation. So let's check the other group. Zelda is in battle with Mr. Star. So Mr. Star is actually having a... Yeah. So Mr. Star is using the Juggler team against Zelda. Oops. Why is Mr. Star doing a 2 single target scale? So Mystic Star tries to kill that land use, but yeah, using the 2 single target scale, the Wheeler skill already casted, so you only have a few more turns that you can still kill the land use. And Leonhardt is definitely going to jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Yulia better moves back, I think. So if you stay here, it's going to be hit by Leonhardt. Right? Leonhardt is going to remove your buff here. Oh, water is gone, so Juggler is dead. That's a little bit unfortunate, I'd say. Yeah, so the Juggler is mega died. Although you have Wheeler's buff, there is also another Cleric here that is going to kill you. Probably should have moved the Tiaris first also, so that your Yulia can counter-attack. Yeah, that looks dead. That looks like a dead Juggler. I hope that Mr. Star can win Zelda because he's my guildmate. We talked a little bit about how you counter Zelda, but yeah, the Net of Mystery is one of the target we talked about that can counter Zelda. But I was hoping he can bring an AoE skill, because if you jump in with Juggler and then hit with another AoE skill, sometimes that could be very dangerous. Especially you have other characters to follow up. So Leonhardt decided to move back, and then Clarity is going to finish off the Juggler. It shouldn't be too hard now that Juggler already lose the water buff. It looks pretty dead to Clarity. The only problem though is Clarity is using a wrong troop. She's using holy practices. So this is try to kill Yulia, right? So not very effective against the Juggler, so I don't know. The defense buff is still there. Oops. Okay. So when Clara jumps in first, the Juggler is going to heal to full health point because of the Wailer's 3-cost skill. Unless you can jump in with Yusik first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but Yusik cannot reach. Yeah, Yusik still cannot reach the Juggler. If Yusik can attack first, then you can apply the cannot kill buff here. But now, let's see if this can still kill. No, this doesn't look like a kill actually. This doesn't look like a kill. You cannot kill. Yeah, this is Wailer plus like Tiarius. You just cannot kill that. So Clarity needs to go back now. And Net of Mystery needs to kill that Leonhardt. So that's a mistake, I would say. So Net of Mr. Star can kill that Leonhardt. Kill that Leonhardt and then you are good. Zelda needs to waste another 5 turns to counter that. Please kill that Leonhardt, Mr. Star. If you kill that Leonhardt here, you should have it. You can still move back. And Yusuke, Yusuke will get 1 extra mobility and then 1 extra range. But I don't think, thanks for the following, I don't think that is, like, you have to make trade, right? After Yusuke attack your Juggler, you just jump in with Yulia. You need to do something when the 3-cost skill on Wailer is still in. Yeah, kill that Leonhardt, that's right. Kill it. Yes! That should be a very safe kill. Should be a very safe kill. And move back, yeah. But he still needs to be careful, Mr. Star. The jumping from Juggler is going to be very important, and Yulia needs to follow up. If there's a breeze, then that could be very helpful. Otherwise, you still need to kind of play a little bit defensively. But it's Zelda's chance now. Like, he can decide if he wants to engage with Yusuke or not. If Yusuke engage, then you have to jump this juggler. Wow, that's actually directly killed the juggler. That is not looking very good. Yeah, I need to check what happened with the juggler. 4 health point getting killed by Yusuke looks not very. Yeah, I don't know why. Dancing, do you think Yusuke can kill a 4 health point juggler? Like, is that common? Yeah, the defense looks a little bit low. Yeah, because Wheeler's staff was still there. There was still 15% reduction on damage dealt, right? Yeah, probably by training. This is why training is so important. So this season 3, if you're trying to play this kind of game, when the enemy tries to kill your juggler, the training of juggler is really needed. Like a lot of players failed because of the poor training. Backyard failed the same way. So basically, yeah, the 2 games was just decided by the training. Now the Yulia is going to be very dangerous, because that Yusuke basically, yeah, that Yusuke basically can solo any of them now. Yeah, the Yusuke is not stoppable now. Yeah, reduction on damage against the Yusuke is not super helpful because Yusuke has like 80% increase in damage dealt. So you're okay. There's a lucky breeze on Metal Mystery, which is the wrong guy. If the breeze is on Yulia, it could be better. But yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Mr. Star. Sadly, the Yusuke attack is not very high. Should be still good enough to kill that Metal Mystery. One thing that I think, oh, there is a shield on Tiarius. So if the shield is on Yulia, then it would still be okay. Yeah, he should have played more defensively. The shield is actually very critical here in this game. But I mean, you still have shield on Yulia, so you can still have the game, right? It is not like Zelda has any method to deal with the Yulia right now. Like, all his characters need to move back. Otherwise, this Yulia is going to be very strong. Yeah, but Yulia needs to follow up. And yeah, I mean, if the breeze is on Yulia, I think he had it. If there is a breeze on Yulia, Mr. Star probably win this one. So now this is not going to be a kill. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. If you check, Zelda's magic defense is mega high. Yeah, you have to. So the idea for this game for Mr. Star to win here is Yulia jumps in, fix the tank, and then Metal Mystery kill the Claret or kill the Yusuke. That's how we win the battle here. Yeah, that looks over. That looks over. So Yulia can finish up killing the land use now, but what else? You can kill the first lap of land use. That's pretty much it. And because now Zelda is still having turn advantage, he's still going to move first the next turn. The Wheeler already used the 3-cost skill. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. The shield needs to be on the Yulia. Shield needs to be on Yulia, so Yusuke will not apply the cannot kill. And then after you fix the Claret, you have to find a chance to kill. Oh, that's a nice grid. Tiaris can actually deal very high damage, so after you fix the land use, if you can kill that Claret and Yusuke, you can still win. But that's very hard. Because Mr. Star just slowed the Night of Mystery, which is a very bad move. And sadly, the breeze is slower than turn. If the breeze was last turn, he could have win this. Yulia can kill that Claret now. Wow. What? Why would you give up on Tiaris? That's not a very good trade. That's not very good trade. Normal attack and kill Claret probably is the way to go now. Just a normal attack kill Claret. Normal attack. Normal attack is good enough to kill. That skill has a 5-turn cooldown. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. And you removed the buff, that doesn't really matter, I guess. Hi Manson, how was your battle today? So I mean, this is what you need to learn, right? It is all about details. Wow, Manson, that's good. You win 2-0. Yeah, then use no guard this turn. Yes, this is a mistake. And but Liana get again, right? Liana get again. Yeah, he can again. And Yusuke just move here, right? 1, 2, 3, move here. Should be safe. Yeah, that's fine. This is all about details. Mr. Star still had a chance to win this. Yeah, I mean, despite shield is running out, this is the last turn you still have shield. This is why I said, I mean, if he didn't throw that Tiaris, you could still have win this game, right? It is not like Zelda have any method to deal with Yulia. Oh, it's close! Shit! It's close. Oh shit! You should have attacked Liana here, on this yeah, probably should have Liana, and then you can trigger that. So that's. Oh, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. This is not in transformation. This is a mistake. This is a mistake from Zelda. This is not in transformation. This is not a heal block. There's still a chance. Wheeler just kill himself, there's still a chance. Wow, Zelda just make this mistake, but Lanius can still kill. No, Lanius cannot kill, but Liana kill. After Liana kill, then Lanius can kill. Oh, no, Yusuke is dead, right? You can kill Yusuke now. You can kill Yusuke now, or you can kill Liana. Kill Liana first, yeah, kill Liana. Yeah, there is a lot of thrones here in this game. No, you have to kill Liana here, so that's a little bit sad. Yeah, there is missing some details from Mr. Star. He definitely had a chance, but the details was not there. You have to play very carefully in the situation. Yeah, I mean the game is pretty close, I would say, but there is missing some details in the play. If you play careful enough, I think you have a chance to win the top players. Oh, Godke actually lost one battle? Let's check what's happening here. That's very interesting. Godke lost one battle. So that means yeah, so that means fan type played pretty well, we would say. So first ban is Juggler from fan type side. This is not looking very making sense because first, auto run does not have a AoE box. Second, fan type himself is not playing a AoE box. If you're playing single target box like that, you probably still want to ban land use first. Especially you are having Omega in the box. Omega can do a lot with Juggler game. Omega cannot do much against the land use. So I just want to comment a little bit on the first ban. Like you should not blindly say, oh, this player use Juggler like godlike, so I have to ban Juggler. No, this is not something like that. You have to ban Juggler, and the land use depends on your enemy's box, right? I play Juggler very well, but I can easily make a box that land use makes me very strong as well. So you cannot just blindly banning those things. Yeah, this Juggler ban doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense to me. All these characters in the box, they are much better against the Juggler, not land use, right? Deteriorate cannot do much against the land use. Yulia deals better damage to Juggler than land use. Omega is vested. Yeah, Omega is vested against the land use. Hiei is vested against the land use. Claret is better dealing with Juggler than land use. So there's pretty much zero reason you should ban Juggler in this game. Oh, Xiuyi, congratulations for your win. Yeah, my game 1 was super easy. I was like round 2. Round 2 I win the first game, and then second game this guy tries to rush me with Luna first pick. I think I feel pretty bad, but my Yusuke was very... Oh, Luxie lost again. Let's check what happened. That's gonna be an upset. So let's check. Oh, so auto run. He's using Listel, Yusuke, and land use. So this is outside to... Yeah, face said my pick and ban broke him before the game started. Yeah, I spent like 3 hours thinking about how to pick and ban against the Fei, so this is why he's not feeling very well against me. Yeah, watching this match. So I just made a comment. I'm fan type. I just make a comment. So I think it is better for you to ban land use first, because you have a lot of assassins in your box, and you have a lot of characters that is better killing Juggler than killing land use, like Deteriorate. I mean, Deteriorate basically does nothing against the land use, right? She can still support, but she cannot deal much damage. Yeah, so you really need to ban land use first when you are fighting against the auto run. Yeah, this is what I said. You cannot just ban Juggler because you think he's OP. I mean, yeah, you still need to consider your yeah, you still need to think about which box you counter and all. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sophia is one of the favorite player in our guild. She was top 4 in season 1, and she was a girl gamer. But I never see her real life picture. Otherwise, I mean real life photo. I tried, but I failed. So yeah, like if you check here, the Omega, oh, situation lost? Damn. I was hoping to meet situation in the group final. Yeah. I mean, you get one win against the God K, that is already amazing. You know, I practiced with God K, and the God K had 4-0 on me. I lost all my game against the God K. He's just a very good player. Yeah, but I mean, from the pick and ban, I didn't see how you can win this game. Your debuff is not very effective here because they have Veiler and Liana, so the debuff is just not working. And this clarity is not doing much. The ritual is not doing much. Oh, Love TT also lost. That sounds interesting. Who killed Love TT? Hazushio killed Love TT. That's very interesting. Hazushio killed Love TT. Was he playing 2 accounts today also? Cause he told me he played 2 accounts yesterday. I'm not sure if he did the same today. If he did it, then it is going to be very good. Okay, Yusuke killed Dog. Oh, the Taiwan player played Love TT. Okay, not bad. Played Hazushio. Okay, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is already season 3, right? Upset can be very common, cause players training are catching up. You know, everyone is having 6-star characters. If you don't perform well, then you are going to lose, right? Yeah, Godfrey is actually a very nice guy. If you ask him, maybe he can coach you for like 1,000 Chinese yuan or something. You just join his stream, and then you give him the airplane. If you give him like airplane, he probably can log into your account. Airplane is one of the gifts you can give in the Chinese stream. Usually, they would log into player's account if you provide such gifts, so it's pretty interesting. I don't think Godpay streamed the account here. Okay, second game, first ban Landius. First ban Juggler. Okay, so first pick is Juggler here. So okay, so get Detroit here. Okay, Detroit Gospel is helpful against this spell. Alright, okay. So what's the plan here? So what's the plan on both sides? So Hihei with the Lavasian is very good. But auto runs Hihei is receiving infection back from the radar, so that should be a better Hihei, right? And you still have land use plus Listel. Yulia, okay. Yulia could be the key here. So Yulia fix the land use and then Claret can jump in and kill the others. Could be a decent plan. Oh, so Juggler and Yulia can both fix the land use. So there is a way to win for sure. It's just the Hihei. Yeah, let me say something. Oh, there is the eco? Damn. Yeah, so the Hihei needs to kill the Yulia, right? Hihei needs to kill the Yulia. But Juggler is guarding the Hihei, teleporting Zoreda here. Who is Zoreda trying to kill? Hihei? This Zoreda is trying to kill Hihei. Should be a kill. Yeah, it should be a kill. So now what you do in Fantab? Let me think. You jump in with Juggler. Jumping with Juggler looks pretty good actually. Wow, that's okay. I guessed wrong. I was thinking maybe you jumped the Juggler. So you use the Deterrate to trade with Zoreda. Okay, so that should be a kill. Interesting that Autorun decided to finger the Detroit here. If I am playing, I probably just trade. With Hihei. Yeah, I mean you can still run back, so it's not really a trade, right? You can kill here and want to run back to safer zone. So yeah, I'm not sure about this finger. So Hihei now is fixed. He cannot do much. Yeah, so this Hihei needs to kill the Juggler but cannot. Yeah, finger Yulia is better. I would definitely not finger the. I don't know why why he decided to finger the Deterrate. You should really just try to kill that Deterrate with Hihei, and then so this is the good thing, right? So Infant type's Juggler is going to jump in the next round after your Hihei moves. So if here you kill, you can use the AoE first. You use the AoE first, and normal attack you kill the Deterrate. This is only 600 defense here, right? This is very easy to kill. So you basically use the AoE and you use normal attack. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure GodK understands Deterrate, but this is still this doesn't look like a right decision made. Yeah, it is 600 plus 30 forest is still dead. No way you can survive that Hihei with a meteor buff. This Hihei is having a meteor buff, right? And his AoE is going to hit you. This is very very bad. You have 800 defense when being attacked, right? This is over 1,000 close to 1,400 attack, and also you get the meteor buff. I cannot believe that Deterrate can survive Hihei. Usually Deterrate can survive Hihei when Deterrate has defense buff, and also with higher start, and you move 3 spots before. I think you did move the 3 spots, but the star is not. No, you only move the 1 spot here. This is only 1 spot. No, this is 3 spots. 3 spots. This is 2 spots. This is 2 spots. Yeah, so you need to have these 3 spots mobility, and then 3 spot movement, and then you have the forest, and then you have the defense staff, then your assassin pool. Without those, this is an easy kill. So this Hihei should really try to kill the Deterrate. And Yeah, finger detail doesn't make sense to me. Now you lose your way to deal with Yulia, right? Yeah, this is making auto run very hard now. This jump is very good. Basically, to vice hit Ihihei. Ihihei just he just don't know what he can do now. So it's just a AOE here and then just stay there. Just stay there. Yeah. Now he just cannot do much now. Yeah. So Claret attack first. And then apply the King's Crown on Yulia. So that Yulia is going to be dealing a lot of damage the next turn. Okay, with Gospel also. And Listel is starting, so it should be fun. Wow! Listel just died. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, this is not full health point. This is not full health point. Why this Listel is not full health point? Where he lost? Oh, because the juggler AOE and Iris talent cannot heal her back. This is not full health point. Otherwise, I don't think this is a kill, to be honest. Yeah, it looks fall, but it is not actually fall. If you have that, then there's a 40% damage reduction. It should not be a kill. But because the health point was not full, that was a kill, and that's pretty much over now. Because the juggler and Yulia, as I said at the beginning, each of them are fixing one of them. So Claret can just have 3 kills. Now it looks over for God K. Yeah, it's very well played from Infantile. But I guess there could be something auto run can improve here. I mean, God K can improve. So Infantile is telling us this message. God K is not unbeatable. We can still beat him. He still makes mistake. Because this is like at the beginning I was like, how do you even beat God K? It's very hard. Okay, so another. Also, this time Infantile banned the land use first, which I think it should be, right? It should be. To fight against this box with your box, ban land use first definitely makes more sense. So you can. This Omega is going to be very good actually. Yeah, I think Omega could potentially be better than Zoraida. Because Zoraida is usually a 1-1 trade, Omega can go back. So Zoraida is calling infection buff. Okay, Yulia with Luna and Gospel. That looks very strong combo. Yeah, that looks a very strong combo. So the only thing you need to do is juggler timing. The time for juggler to jump in needs to be good. And then the Yulia also can jump in. So I think it is winnable. Yeah, I think the game Infantile can definitely have a chance to win from the pick and ban. I actually think the second player here, Infantile, pick and ban is actually better, right? Just one thing, this Zoraida's target is Iris and Ritual. You are not going to kill the Yusuke. Probably use the Suicide Zoraida is better, so you can also kill the Yusuke. Cause the backstab is not going to kill a Razor Yusuke. Oh, it's a meditation ring ritual. Yeah, that makes life harder. But I think you can still kill a meditation ring ritual with the Zoreda. If you have like King's Crown from Luna, it should still be a kill, right? Because I did a lot of tests, my ritual also used the meditation ring. Okay. Yeah, probably I would say you bring the Suicide Zoreda is better. Check this Listel. This Listel is not unkillable, right? With the King's Crown, you can kill the Listel, because there is no defense buff. Yeah, this is a great map for Yulia as well. I really think Infant type should have a chance to win here, right? Yeah, but I think Zoreda here probably go Suicide build is better. I mean the Alcazar. Okay. Yeah, Yulia can already jump in. This Listel is guarding. Juggler. You can try to kill the Listel here. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a teleport. Yeah. Because jumping in with Yulia is very, very important. You can fix the enemies. Oh, this is actually a very nice jump position. You are trying to block the other characters here. But this is not killing you back to 70, so you killed the Yulia here. Yeah, so that's a misplay here. Yeah, the timing was a little bit problematic, I would say, but the pick and ban, you definitely have a chance. Yeah. Oh, Hazuchio, I think his ban is not a problem. No, Hazuchio, I think this ban is better. You check God K is banning landings first. There is a reason that you still ban landings in some games. You are using Omega, how can you not ban landings? What Omega going to do if you have landings? Yeah, like what can you do in front of landings with Omega? I mean, you can kick Omega, but if you have Omega, you have to ban landings, right? Yeah, I mean, God K ruined like 1,000 enchant before the season playoff starts, to make sure all his units are different thing proof. Zelda, I saw your battle. I was like, there is a chance you almost. There was a time you almost lost. There was a few misplay from you. We can talk later. Especially about the Cleric jumps in when the juggler has both 3-cost skill and these key areas. It's basically a vested skill on Cleric. So okay, where is Lux's game? I want to see what happened. Oh, Desulaf get another win. I need to check. I need to check the Castarasa also. No, Zelda. Zelda, you didn't play perfect. But congratulations for the win, though. Okay, so I need to check Testarosa's game, and congratulations on Testarosa as well for the win. Yeah, we will check the Hazucho versus Love TT. I mean the Taiwan player. There was a Taiwan streamer played for Hazucho. So Absol here, first pick is Lanius, Testarosa is getting the juggler. Wow. So Absol didn't check my stream. There was one thing I said yesterday on how do you counter Testarosa. You have to ban juggler first in this AoE box. This is like a mega AoE box. Everything besides healer are AoE damage dealer. How can you give Lanius? How can you give juggler to this guy? It's just not possible, right? Like I think the game is over. Yeah, game is over after pick and ban. I just didn't see. This is like my game one actually. Yeah, you just didn't see a chance for this for Absol to win here. There's zero chance of zero. How would you win that? You have shorter legs. You have nothing that counters the debuff from Rini and Basil. You have, yeah, you basically, it's not winnable. It's not winnable after you check it. Yeah, we can skip through the first early turns. Okay, so Rini already apply some debuff to the Basil here. Okay, so Lifney applies some bombs here. Okay, and make them stack together. And then Juggler jumps in. Running jumps in. Basil jumps in. It looks mega died. Yeah, this is, as I said, after the pick and ban, you just see Absol is getting an auto loss. It's just not winnable. Okay, both players decided to get the Diglett. I still don't think Diglett can supply Liana. So, but we will see. Yeah, I don't think Diglett kick Liana out is good. Okay, so let's go with the second game. So Diglett, oh, so Ritual and Helios, this is looking much better from game 1. Because now you have Dispel, you have the healers, so that's looking better. But still, this is a mega AoE team. I would say from pick and ban, Testarosa still have advantage here, right? But it's harder because the juggler can get killed now. Because the Ritual with attack blessing can still kill the juggler, so needs to be careful with that. And Absol is making sure his characters are not stacked, so they will not receive a black hole together. Oh, Sumari already jumped in. Phoenix down. Okay. So he has double life now? And there's a clock. Wow, that's very lucky. So Lifney comes in. Uh-oh. That looks a very bad positioning. Super rip. This is the least thing you want to happen when you try to teleport, either by Leon, Lifney, or Iris, right? So basically, Testarosa teleported this Yusuke from here to here. This is so funny. And then it gives Yusuke a perfect chance to just kill that battle. And that's game over. That's game over. Yeah, cause you cannot win this battle without Basil for sure. Yeah, this is very sad. Testarossa just teleported the Yusuke into the position that is the worst, I would say. Like, probably shouldn't have used the teleport here. The -3 mobility only applies to this tail, right? Or not? Yeah, where is the? Yeah. The reduction on mobility only applies to this tail. This is why this tail has only one mobility here. I don't think Yusuke is affected. Because the target was this tail, right? So that's kind of very unfortunate for Testarossa. And now Tiffany is bye-bye. The first life of Sumeri is gone. Sumeri is now gonna be killed. Juggler jumps in, but not doing much. This is not the best timing to jump in. I mean, you don't have a good timing because your Basil is already dead. So yeah, that's just unfortunate. Tiffany cost the game. Yeah, but again, from the pick and ban, I still think Testarossa have advantage. It's just the Tiffany played himself. Yeah, so that's very unfortunate. And the first ban here is Dorita. You have to, as I said, you have to first ban Juggler. If you don't ban Juggler first against Testarossa, I will always say Testarossa have advantage on pick and ban over the other. Yeah, like if you check who is having advantage on pick and ban from this game, I would still say Testarossa have significant advantage over Absolute here. You have to ban Juggler. Yeah, I think so. Right now, a lot of the that Tiffany troll. I was like, yeah, it's just so funny. You basically teleported the Yusuke into his best position to kill your Basil. Yeah, I mean, otherwise you could have win that battle for sure, I'd say. Just that Tiffany. Yeah, that Tiffany is so funny. Yeah, and again, if you don't ban Juggler from Testarossa, I would always say Testarossa have pick and ban advantage over you. Yeah, like if you check this play, yeah, Testarossa have significant advantage from pick and ban. Okay, teleporting Dorita. Yusuke is getting bite. Yeah, so your Tiffany is getting killed. But this is going to be a trade, right? Because Dorita cannot move back enough. So this is a 1-1 trade. It's not bad. There's nothing that can follow up here. Tiffany is still good. It's just that particular case was pretty bad. Okay, so now you have the... Yeah, the trade for you is pretty bad actually. This trade for you is very bad. But also, Juggler versus Lanius in an AoE box is just very strong. It's naturally strong. I mean, you can say the clock is pretty lucky, but yeah, it's just you really don't have that much to do against this kind of box. Also, I don't know who else is assassin proof. Like this Estel you cannot kill, this juggler you cannot kill. Yusuke should be assassin proof. I don't know if this Yusuke is Zareda proof or not. Testarossa needs to test himself. But yeah, but otherwise, like if you don't kill Lipney, it is not like you have many other targets you can kill, right? Tank is down now, but Yusuke is going to be unstoppable. Phoenix dance with the summon here. Yeah, so I still recommend you, if you fight with Testarossa, find his juggler first. Zorida could be a solution, but not the best solution. Zorida usually is just a 1-for-1. Whereas AoE box, they have a lot to come up with after you trade. So, I mean, it may work, but not the best solution. The best solution is always just a ban juggler, right? So, Manson. Yeah, I have very limited time, so I'm just going for the battle. Oh, Sophia. Oh, it's Sophia who killed Luxed. Wow. Is that a revenge? Cause I remember they meet sometimes. Hi, Winkleman, how was your battle? We're just reviewing the games now. Lux is getting land use first band. Sophia also getting first band land use. Interesting. Sophia has an AoE box and he banned land use first. Well, you just finished your game like 10 minutes ago. Okay, how was it? Did you win it? Yeah. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Yeah, Testarossa, this is what I said. All like I when I checked your box, I was like, I was talking to Absol. I was like, yeah, it is not like you can kill others with the Zoreda. Like the Summary and STO looks they are very high in the defense. Not sure if your Yusuke can survive, but yeah, you need to make sure Yusuke can survive the radar usually, because that's especially when you are going for the AoE buffs, Yusuke is doing a different thing compared to other buffs. It is better that make sure your Yusuke can survive the radar, and he can usually. Okay, so Luxed is getting the so the Basil is trying to counter Yulia here. Luna is also countering Yulia. But I don't know how Luxed can get through the juggler now. It becomes very hard for Luxed to kill the juggler. Maybe with attack blessing, yeah, no. Luna just lacks the ability to kill juggler. Maybe you have to procs with the yeah, if Yusuke is assassin proof, then your box is really good. This is why I was like, I'm going to follow your Apex Arena journey, because I know you are going to perform very well. The box is very good, especially after juggler have his 3 cost scale. Before that, the box is not top level. It's okay, but not top level. After you get the awakening scale for juggler, your box becomes super strong. And they have to ban your juggler first always. So Valor mass attack here, okay. So Joshua is calling faction buff. So Valor's mass attack is basically for Cleric and himself. I would say from pick and ban, Luxed lost the pick and ban. The reason is because Sophia have one method to kill juggler, whereas no, there is Kiaris, so Luxed is good. The Claret is not going to kill juggler, so Basil with sleep trying to counter the Yulia. Luna, yeah, actually I would say the battle looks 5-5 actually. Both players have chance. I need to see what happens. Oh, there's a breeze on Yulia. Yeah, to be honest, if I'm playing as Sophia, I probably don't bring the reboot and mass attack. I mean, maybe use mass attack, but not the high stakes. I probably make sure I can dispel, right? Because there's a Basil. So I probably bring the dispel, the mass heal, and mass attack for Veiler. Okay, Sophia moved back the Claret here, so he will not get black hole for all the characters here. There's a mass resist from Iris. Oh, there's a lucky breeze on Juggler. Everything is different now. There is a breeze on Yulia and there is a breeze on Juggler. This is making Sophia have significant advantage. Yeah, so the Juggler can just jump in actually. Just jump in here. But there's no immune to sleep. So that could be dangerous, but yeah. And the Juggler can also jump in, so that's actually terrible. I died. Okay. Move Spardo here. Yeah, but this is getting worse, right? Now looks at Juggler jump in. It is actually looking pretty bad now, cause now all the characters are just going to be stacked here, and yeah, and I don't think that Yulia can kill that Juggler, right? Sweet. Yeah, that looks actually over. I think Sophia had to jump in first before the Luxed. But also there's no solution to Basil's sleep. And also Veiler didn't bring the mass heal and the dispel. You need the dispel here. Counter Basil. Uh-oh, not very lucky throne. Wow, that throne totally changed everything. It's a deadly throne. I mean, this is how I lost to Straw in earlier match. Cause the throne. Without throne, it definitely looks much better for Lux's side. Cause I mean, if not the throne, I just didn't see how Lux lost. There is no solution from Sophia on countering Basil. Yeah. I didn't see Sophia how he can counter the Basil and the jump in of the Juggler. It doesn't matter, right, Azuchio? The Luna cannot survive this combo. Yeah, that's very unfortunate, the throne on Juggler. I can totally understand you. There was a time my juggler was killed by Throne on straw, and I was super mad. It's pretty bad. So the first ban, yeah, it's not about skill definitely for the first game. It's really the luck here. Sophia put up the bags box, which has the Alastrio. Looks at move out an Alastrio because this map is not the best map for Alastrio. And put Angelina up actually. So here MK is to kill the juggler, but Sophia got the Luna to prevent the MK, which is okay. You still need something like Gospel and Juggler, so MK's random debuff will not fuck you up. Okay, Alastrio is getting picked by Sophia now. So Sophia is going to get the Valor next, I think. And looks at here is going to get the... Oh, why Tiarius? Why would he get Tiarius here? Doesn't make sense. If that's the case, just ban these two and get Balzo should be easy. Actually, looks at get the Ritual instead. Interesting. Looks at don't you think if you just ban the two debuff, the two dispel and get Balzo, it should make the game easier? I think that's gonna be easier. But we have Ritual with Crystal Warlock, so it's not going to be very easy for the Alastrio to find a kill. But with Attack Blessing, it should still be a kill, right? Yeah, my still would be ban the double dispel and pick Balzo, and I just keep Black Hole and Throne. I mean Black Hole and Sleep. Shield on Juggler to prevent the heal block from Luna. This is also Sophia is also using Stone Colossals to counter the MK. So it's just now it is impossible for MK to get a kill. It is countered by Stone Colossals. It is also countered by Luna. To be honest, the game looks a little bit hard for me. For Luxin now, because Luxin needs to have a perfect jump for Juggler. So you fix the Juggler and you kill the others, probably. Because the game, from pick and ban, I prefer Sophia's box a little bit more. Just because this Alastrio can clear up this, and then the Juggler is countered. Is countering hard on Night of Mystery. So Ritual needs to do more to kill the Juggler. How close does nothing? How? Did you actually test Zelda? If you have the full training, it is much better to tank against the Night of Mystery. Yeah, but the Ritual is dead, so Sophia didn't realize the Juggler has no magical guard, and yeah. I mean, you should make sure that your Ritual will not be killed, right? At this point, at this point your Ritual is already dead. I would say maybe put on Miracle and hope for the best, right? The magic defense on Ritual is pretty high. I mean, Luna is going to save, but also the Lancer troop also helps. Okay, so Night of Mystery moving right. Positioning for Luxid is very careful. Moving Alastrio first is not very good. Yeah, it should be. It should be. This is what I said, Zelda. Ritual's magic defense is pretty high, and the Sorcerer's magic defense is also pretty high. That kill was a little bit surprising, but remember there was an Iris Burst on Night of Mystery, and also there's no miracle on Ritual. Sophia's training is not top level for sure. So this is a jump on Ritual, which is not very effective. And Juggler, looks like Juggler is going to jump here. Fix everyone. Uh-oh. What's the reason to jump here though? Trying to guard the Ritual. Okay, I get that. So now the Ritual is safe. Okay. And also fix Alastria. Yeah. That's much better. Yeah, I agree with you. And also you can guard the Ritual now, so Luna cannot snap your Ritual. So that's much better. Yeah, after Sophia lost the Ritual, he has no way to get through the Juggler already. So it looks pretty bad for him now. For her now. I mean. Throws triggers. Okay. Luna attack, but Luna cannot get through Juggler. Yeah, at this point you just cannot get through the Juggler now. Okay, Gospel on Ritual. Yeah, use the shock. Almost kill the Juggler. Yeah, I mean Sophia can still maintain the health of Juggler, but yeah, there is just nothing Sophia can kill on Lux's side. Crystal Warlock actually hit pretty hard. Don't underestimate Crystal Warlock. They still hit pretty hard. Okay, so Night of Mystery is moving up and Alastria is getting kicked. Interesting. I think Alastria is actually very good in this map. So I can understand why Luxed is moving back Alastria. I'm not super sure why Sophia kicked Alastria here. Well, I'm not sure. I think Alastria is pretty good in this map. I really think so. This is one of the map Alastria is like, it's one of the best map for Alastria, right? The other map is the ball map. In ball map, I probably second ban Alastria. In this map, I probably third ban Alastria. Yeah, it's pretty good. I get crushed by Alastria in this map from the God K. And also Royally win me with Alastria in this map as well. Unless all of your characters are Alastria proof, you have to ban her. And it's pretty sad, but it's very hard to get Alastria proof. Yusuke can get Alastria proof, Ritual cannot. Because Alastria is not even using the assassin to kill you. Star Earring is not going to help you survive. And also the fixed damage doesn't help. Alastria's Spawn Dino just killed Ritual. I tried, but I failed. Alastria proof is very hard. Unless your training stacks, then Alastria cannot kill. Okay, so Joshua moves in and okay, so there's a breeze on Ritual.
絶望せよ俺に力を貸してくれ
Yeah, there's battle here from Sophia side. So this battle is going to jump in first, I guess, and cast the AoE here. Oh, Juggler. Well, Alestro is not assassin, that's the point, right? Oh, a clock on Black Hole. This jump I don't really enjoy, to be honest. I don't super like the jump here. Cause Yulia is going to kill the Juggler. Yeah, another AoE. To be honest, looks at I probably attack with Yulia first, right? I attack with the range attack on the Juggler here. So you can heal up and get rid of the, like move out of the AoE range for both Joshua and Ritual, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this line cannot hit you if you move here. So you just move back the Yulia here and then attack Juggler. Should be better, right? Yeah. I get you. Yeah. The bottle also silence is pretty terrible, yeah. Yeah, I mean, luck is definitely one of the things. Yeah. Yeah, the silence is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, Luxed. But I mean, every season we will see players they get super bad RNG and just lost because of that. Yeah, this game has a lot of RNG to be honest. Last season we see the Royally get RNG'd and lost super early. Royally didn't lose today against the Will Underscore. She's going to face Sakura the next week, and then Royally cannot revenge Gale now. Gale lost to official Decim. Yeah, looks it. I mean, take your time, and the game is very easy to catch up, right? You just sweep all the tickets. You just make sure you get the Aniki training down. Make sure you get the Gate of Fate, and then take some break would be good actually. Okay, Winkleman. Oh, Winkleman win. Yep, I'm next. I know this is a very strong player. Easy boot win natural. Yeah, I am not. Natural is not a PvP player, so I'm not super surprised by the result. Kazuchio, yeah, we need to see this one. Moondoggy win another battle against the G-God. Interesting. Yeah, let's see how Hazuchio or the Taiwan player win over the Love TT. Love TT is another Chinese streamer, so it's basically a Taiwan streamer win the Chinese streamer. Uh-oh, both lost the game. Okay. Yeah, so let's check how Hazuchio did, or the Taiwan streamer did with Love TT. I am expecting this to be a very close battle actually. So Love TT's juggler get first banned, which makes sense. Hazuchio's juggler get first banned as well. Love TT here is using a AoE box. Hazuchio here is using a very well mixed box. There is AoE here, right? The Basil, Joshua, Ritual, Net of Mystery, they can all do AoE. But there is also a lot of single target here and mixed with assassins. Cherry, Zoreda, and this Hihei thing is also assassin. So it's very balanced box. Love TT is heavily AoE box. There's not much single target in this box at all. Yeah, the only single target here is Yusuke, right? The others are assassins. Yeah, this is a very AoE focused box. To be honest, I prefer a box like this a lot better, especially for game 1. Because game 1 you don't know what your enemy is doing, you don't know what's the map. So it is much better to have some AoE, some single target, and some assassin in the box. So this kind of box is actually very hard to pick and ban against. I'm still probably not going to include Cherry in my box, but all the other characters, they really make sense to be there. Probably kick out Cherry for like, if you have Claret, then that could be better. But Cherry is definitely not bad. I'm not saying Cherry is bad. So the Yusuke is calling faction buff, okay, for himself and Ares. There is Lanius and Ritual and Basil. On the other side, Love TT here having double healer, Yusuke and Lispel. He is going to have trouble. Yeah, that Basil is using double AoE. I don't think double AoE works that well, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think the Yusuke here is going to be super good on both sides. But there is a Ritual on Hazuchio, so there is hope to kill the Lanius, right? Yeah, it's very hard for Love TT to kill that Lanius instead, right? There is also Gospel for Lanius, so yeah. So the Yusuke's 3-cost skill cannot actually be very effective against the Hazuchio. There is also a shield. I mean, it is not possible, right? Because you have shield, you have a shield and you have Gospel, so that Yusuke cannot get through the tank. And also the same thing, Hazuchio's Yusuke cannot get through the tank as well. But there is Ritual, so there is hope to kill the Lanius, right? With Ares teleport and Ritual should be able to deal some significant damage here. Thanks, Shelfonio, for the win. How was your battle go? I didn't check yet.
俺に力を貸してくれ
Well, you're not even. You can't even heal block. Like you can't even heal block because there is shield. There is shield on the Iris. Oh, Shelfonio, congratulations on your win as well then. And also, congratulations for Q here. I saw you also win. Very nice. I also played against a Rush box. My enemy picked Luna first in double game. But sadly, I checked a lot of games in Chinese server, and to be honest, I know all the tricks. I know all the tricks about first pick Luna. So after pick and ban, this player fake had no chance. Yeah, cause I see a lot of video about how how awesome first pick Luna is. So I was very well prepared, I would say. I also did a lot of tests with Hazuchio on the Cherry's ability on killing things. So I make sure all the characters are like Cherry cool. So this ritual should be able to kill now. Yeah, it is double AoE. So here, the follow-up with Ritual and Basil just kill the first life. Yeah, so Lab TT was worried about the Arcane Blast. Yeah, there was a Lucky Breeze on Basil. Yeah. The ritual was teleported forward. Blood dance reached to 0. We will see. All these are. Yeah, only ritual is okay. My bad. Only ritual is. Wow, this is a mega damage here. Yeah, I was expecting to see something funny, but actually only ritual have it. The the meditation ring. Oh, there is a clock from Basil. It's not like it is matter though. But it doesn't really matter though. This clock doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, it was played by a Taiwanese streamer, I think. So it's a battle between Taiwan streamer and Chinese streamer. Love TT is played by Alian, a Chinese streamer. So the first game is over. The second game, wow, that's crazy. So Alian just switched out all the AOE here, and adding back the single target. So the second game, first ban becomes land use in this case. This is removing all the AOE here, yeah, and then focused on single target. And then, as you see, the first ban from Hazuchio or the Taiwanese streamer becomes land use. To be honest, this is an adjustment I really wish the player could have. Because just because like this adjustment is really what lot of players is lacking. Like they need to think hard on like what they can switch in and out, and how you can deal with those changes, right? The first ban changed from juggler to land use in this game. And also this guy first banned land use because now this is a full box to kill juggler. Second pick Yulia, that doesn't make sense to me. It's going to get bothered, right? Chloe, okay, because you banned the first two healers here to force a healer pick, and then you ban Basil and Distel. Makes sense. I think Hihe is better, to be honest. Maybe Zorida, yeah, makes sense. Because Zorida can also call faction buff for the other characters, like Sherry and Joshua as well. Joshua is pretty bad in this map though. So Love TT didn't ban here and picks Basil. So the last pick is Yusuke. I would probably do the Ritual here instead of Yusuke. So the reason I think Yusuke doesn't really work that well is because you need to kill the juggler to kill others, right? I think Ritual is much better. For player 1, the box doesn't look very good. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't look super good. But to be honest, I still want to have the Ritual here, right? I think if you have Ritual, you win this battle for sure. Because there's still a puzzle you need to worry about, right? Yeah, I think Alien didn't do well enough in pick and ban. Come on, Dustin, don't say that. You know, one thing I say is Love TT account stopped he stopped spending, so there is not much choice for the box probably. Like you wish to have Detroit, but there is no Detroit, right? There is no Detroit for Love TT. The box, this account was like very old. Yeah. Okay, so this Zorida is gonna kill the Basil now. And the Zorida is going to survive actually. Teleported back to Basil. Okay. Okay, Zorida killed Juggler. That's very well. Very well played. I mean, we tested this long ago, right? Yeah, Love TT is from Chinese server. Maybe he know it, but he had to, right? Okay. And Yulia Yulia is probably Unicorn was not trained. This is most likely what to explain. The account is not very good, to be honest, guys. Love TT's account is not very good. Gonna be a kill here. Yulia will back to life now. No. Still stunned. Oh, the stun cannot be removed. No, Love Toto's account doesn't look OP. Yeah. I have to be realistic, guys. This account is not OP. Check it, it's not OP. It is missing all the new characters. This Cherry is going to kill the... This Yulia is going to kill the Cherry here. Yeah, the account is OP for the old characters and old gears, but not OP for the new ones. Okay, so yeah, I think the Taiwan streamer plays very well actually. So the seeded player in the group is already killed, so if he can keep playing, there is a good chance that he can make it to the top 16, I guess. Moon Doggy is pretty strong. Yeah, but I mean the account is there, and the Taiwan streamer is pretty, yeah, he plays pretty well. Yeah, the Snipe Juggler was pretty good. I mean, Hazuchio, you checked my play with Luxid, right, Hazuchio? You saw I did the same thing, right? It's just not crit. If I crit that game, maybe you guys don't believe, but I was very sure I can kill 80% of the Juggler, or 90% maybe. Yeah. So let's do one more review, and then I have to eat something. How was your battle, mates? Shouldn't be too hard, right, for you? Yeah, this one shouldn't be too hard. Crushed it. Yeah, this is something what I would expect. Okay. I didn't see other upside here. Yeah, let's check what happened here. This is something I... Oh, congratulations on Chartan to win also. Chartan was mega worried before the battle. Okay, so Tier Grants versus Mitruzak. First ban from Mitruzak is Juggler. Okay, so Mitruzak jump on the first ban Juggler boat. The third game was nonsense pick and ban. Yeah, we will see. So first pick from Tier Grants is Landius. First pick on Mitruzak is Alastrio. Alastrio is pretty good, but not super good against Landius. If Landius, there is a, Vaso near Landius, you cannot kill, right? You have to
Yeah, I can see why Mituzak has to first ban dog. I mean, I definitely can see that Zelda is necessary for Mituzak. Well, it depends. I don't know. Celestial, I mean, you still need to kill, right? You can try to not be jumped as the player. You can try to avoid being jumped, right? If you're getting jumped, then yeah, Celestial is wasted. But yeah, just think about who Celestial can kill around land use. So there is something. Well, no, the Sigma pick into Juggler is pretty nice. This is a Sword Sigma. Sword Sigma with the red build can deal very high. Oh, sorry, my mistake, Dark Chaos. This is a cavalry Juggler. yeah. That Sigma is not going to do much on that Juggler. Sword Sigma can actually deal some damage to the Water Juggler. Yeah, that Juggler is full offensive. Well, to be honest, I didn't see how Mituzak can win in this game, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's going to be very hard for Mituzak to win. Because the land use is hard to break, basically. I didn't see how Mituzak break the land use. And I didn't see Celestial can kill anyone. Probably can kill Sigma because of Sigma is a sword. So you can kill Sigma, but I don't think you can kill others, right? That Zorita looks a bad move. Yeah, that Zorita is a bad move. Yeah, that Zorita is a bad move. But Celestial cannot get the teleport, so it's fine. Yeah, Sigma is to control the Celestial and the Verna. Yeah. So you have the enough threatening range. Okay, to zone out the enemy. Okay, that makes sense. No, I'm not underestimating Celestial damage. I think she's very great, yeah. It does matter, cause Sigma have the last right, and also there's a damage reduction from land use. On the other hand, Celestial does not have enough increase in damage dealt. Both Sigma have last right. Yeah, Bone Dino will kill him. If you melee, Bone Dino will kill. If you range, then it's not a kill. If you are not using the sword troop. Melee is 100% kill, yes. Melee is going to kill for sure. So this Zorita is already dead. Yeah, this Zorita is already dead. Well, this is a mistake, right? Why would you choose to not melee? Why would you attack here? There's a grassland here. Yeah, this is a mistake. You could have just a melee here, and that's a dead Zorita. Yeah, you could have melee here, and then that's a dead Zorita. Should be. I'm not sure why he decided to attack from here. When you're attacking here, your troop cannot attack with you, so that's why you cannot kill. And there is also a ton of damage reduction from land use. So yeah. He didn't account for Vader's 3 cost. Yeah, or he didn't know this is a grassland. I don't know. Cause for like here it looks like a definite kill for me. Yeah, he wanted to keep Alessio alive, but it fails pretty hard, I say. Cause that's basically something you don't want to make in the game. Okay. Kills Vader now. This is a nice jump though. This jump is very good. It is limiting the Zoraida mobility and making Sigma cannot move. Yusuke can still kill the juggler this round. Yeah, Yusuke can kill the juggler, but now you have another chance to kill the Zoraida. So you have to kill the Zoraida now with the melee attack. Yeah. Yeah, you need to count. And this is blocking the Landis, which is very good. But this is only killing the first life. Okay, the last red is doing some work here. So Sigma is dead, bye bye. The game is not over though. You have Yusuke, you have hope. Yeah, I mean sometimes you have to know what you want to do to decide what gear you use, right? There was one time Straw was very mad after losing to me because I was not using Bracer Yusuke and he was, I thought you were using Bracer Yusuke. How can this Yusuke not a Bracer? And yeah, it's all man game. Then you have to figure out to battle against whom. Like you have to use different gears, right? For example, if you are battling against a Zelda, I would recommend you to use a Bracer on Yusuke. But if you are battling against, let's say God K, then you probably want to use a Wind Shinguard Yusuke. So it all depends. All depends on what you want the Yusuke to do. If he wants to kill a tank, or he wants to, tank against Listel or Zoraida or Hihei, or you want something else. Okay, so the Mituzak got the first win. Telegrams got the first pick Zoraida in the second game, which I think is not working super well. But I know Telegrams win this game because there is the third battle, but Mituzak didn't ban the Claret though. That's mega weird as well. Also now Sword Sigma could be very threatening because there is no tank from Mituzak. So Mituzak probably going to pick the Angelina. Not picking Angelina. Interesting. The only chance I see from Mituzak is to have Angelina, so you can still have higher threatening range. Yeah, this Sigma looks not stoppable now. Oh, Sigma also received the meteor buff. I also forgot that.
君たちの愛、こ
Interesting.
の僕が守ってみせよう。
So it looks bad for Mituzak because Mituzak gets less threatening range, right? Just a check about those threatening range. Mituzak cannot follow up with that. I think in season 3 there is Sigma user, right? In season 4 it disappeared. Look at this crazy breeze. Yeah, I didn't see any Sigma in season 4.
どうして人思いに殺してやる。
Okay, so Kihei jumps in. It's going to be a 1-1 trade. Should still kill Zoreda. Yeah. No. Should be fine. Yeah, but this should be a trade though. And this trade favors the tier grants. Any trade will favor tier grants. There is only one healer on tier grants. There is 2 healer on Mituzak. So any trade will favor tier grants. So after like trade after trade, then tier grants is going to win. Yeah, this Joshua is trying to kill himself. No. No attack buff on Celestial. That sucks. Yeah, no buff Celestial really sucks. Now Joshua is gonna... Why don't you just normal... I mean, you can just a normal attack here, right? You don't have to use that skill. Okay. Another trade between Claret and Olivia. This is another very decent trade, as I said. Because now you already cannot deal with the Sigma now, right? So this Joshua is now died. Yeah, now it's died. As I said, after trade, then tier grants is going to have significant advantage after those trades because there is 2 healer on Mituzak, there is only 1 healer on tier grants. So those trades, any of the trades would favor tier grants. Although those healers are hitting pretty hard actually. But now it's enough. This looks like a mistake, to be honest. If Ares attacked here, maybe Mituzak could have won this battle. This looks like a mistake. I don't know why what is the goalie doing there. Yeah, should have attacked Blessing Ares. But the Chloe also made a mistake though. Now Aruna Rin is passive, so that's game over. There's nothing that Mifuzak can do after that. So the second battle, okay. We're going to check the okay. Tagro Bro is being removed, is being deployed. Angelina is getting kicked. Interesting. So the first pick here has to be Landius. Has to be Landius. Pick Landius. Landius first pick. Okay. You still get pick Zoreda first. Zoreda is going to be zoned out in this map by Alastrio. So that's not working. So the second pick has to be Claret. Yeah, so you already know who is winning, right? This guy, Teargrants, has no tank. Mifuzak has a tank. Yeah. Mifuzak also going to have a healer. Yeah, Tears is just getting destroyed in pick and bans. So you cannot win a game when you are outdone by the enemy and still you don't have a tank. Everything is not favoring you right now. When the enemy picks the Alastro, you have to have Landius in your box. You have to. Yeah, and you also let the enemy have Tagro Bro here. Yeah, that pick and ban doesn't make sense for Teargrants. I think this is why players they ask me how you counter players like Mifuzak, how you counter the rush box. Pick a tank and a healer. That's how you counter a rush box, right? Pick Liana if you can, right? That's how you counter a rush box. That's how you counter a rush player. Yeah, you have to. You cannot play against a rush box with your lower lag characters. In this case, Teargrants characters they have lower lag than Mifuzak, right? So if you count the mobility and threatening range, there is +1 mobility from Askel. Tagro Bro can move 8, attack 2. Now he can move 9, attack 2. That's 11 threatening range, right? How do you deal with that? It's just no way. It's just no way. Second player Alastrio maybe not very effective. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's already died. You have to. When you see Tagro Bro and Alastrio first pick, you have to have a tank. And Landius is actually better, to be honest. I would love you gave me Landius against Tagro Bro and Alastrio. Yeah, it's you are really lost the battle after pick and ban. Yeah. It's not going to end well. So the Leon Heart is dead now. This becomes a showcase for the Tagro Bro instead. Look at this sexy Tagro Bro. He's so strong. And he has 1 extra life. Clarity is invested. You have another life here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very easy to counter Tagro Bro. You pick a tank. Yeah, I mean, I would say Teargrants loses here because he's not familiar with the playstyle of Mifuzak. The Yusuke pick is still very good for Teargrants. Yusuke was the only good character that he picked. Yeah, Yusuke was the only good character that he picked. But asking Yusuke to break tank with like S-tail is not very useful as well.
それが魔族の力
You
だ
can't
よ
really kill that S-tail.
君
Yeah.
たちの愛この僕が守ってみせよう
So yeah, it's really out pick and ban by
この
Mifuzai.
僕が守って
Like
みせよう
after the pick and ban, you know the result. Yeah, it's definitely it's just a zero chance for kill points here. Yeah.
速攻で行くわよ
Yeah. It's also the immune to all debuff. It's after the Phoenix. It's after the Phoenix. Yeah. Phoenix has that. This is the immune to all debuff. This is after the Phoenix wave. Yeah, S-Tail is pretty strong. S-Tail is pretty strong. I still recommend people ban Juggler over S-Tail, but probably for Mifuzai, I mean for Mifuzai you ban Ares first, right? Yeah, I have killed people like 1,000 times play Mifuzai ban Ares first, but not many listening to me. Yeah, like a lot of players ask me how you counter rush box. I keep telling them first ban Ares, and none of them listen to me. I can show you guys some battle I have with Mifuzai before, and yeah, you don't be surprised by my pick and ban. That's pretty much the way you can do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 0-3. Yeah, so here is what you do against the Mifuzai. I don't know, I don't see him during the pick and ban also. So first ban Ares, get your tank, ban S-Tail and Olivia. See? After this pick and ban, after these characters are banned, and you get your tank, your game is GG. Right? You already win this game. That's how you ban against a rush player. Yeah, I keep telling that and no one listens to me. Maybe that's yeah, we will see. Okay, Mifuzai is definitely a very strong player. His next battle is going to be against who is the Mifuzai against? Oh. Okay. Who is fighting against the Mifuzai the next? Oh, the lazy potato. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not super familiar with the lazy potato. Chartan, yeah. If Chartan makes the next game, I'm going to discuss with Chartan on his strategy against the Mifuzai. Okay, yeah, we can review your game. Which group are you? Group game in? Q? In lower bracket, right? Group I, okay. Yeah. Oh, Resto. Yeah, I know Resto is a very, very strong player as well. He's in Metal Group. Okay, so then you can know something about Q as well. First ban Juggler, first ban Liana on player 2. That makes sense. There is 3 tanks here. There is only 2 healers, so first ban Liana is okay. So he's going to first pick Zoreda? Juggler, interesting. And then you just ban the Veiler. Okay, you ban the Zoreda and Leonhardt, which is okay, I guess. I mean, banning second players Liana is always good. I don't have problem with the ban Liana. So is he his second pick countering the juggler team, which is nice. Vader makes Hihei very hard to work with though. This is why I would probably, I would probably ban the double healers and let him have Zareda. Maybe that's risky, I don't know. If your box is assassin proof, then maybe you can do that. Otherwise, banning Zareda is still needed. Or maybe you can just ban Vader and Zareda. Leonhardt, because I'm not super worrying about Leonhardt against the land use. It is not like Leonhardt is going to do much against the land use. Especially this is a player 2 Leonhardt, right? So I probably ban the Zareda and Vader there. Yeah, you wanted to use Detroit. And Detroit right now is not assassin proof. This is this 4-star? 4-star, right? And this STO, oh 5-star, okay. This STO is calling the small faction buff. There is a sleep on Basel, so the gospel from Ritual is very needed. There's another gospel from Detroit. So this team is not super afraid of the Basel, and Yulia is well protected. There is not much solution to Yulia from player 2 here. The Hihei's job is to kill the Ritual there, or Basel. Kill Basel is even better. Yeah, kill Basel is even better, yeah. Kill Ritual is not bad as well. No, you are right. Kill Basel is much better. I agree with that. Yeah, the Basel is not assassin proof, right? So here your Hihei can still kill the Basel, cause the Basel is not assassin proof. Yeah, it's dead. Uh-oh, didn't kill. But with the fixed damage, that's a kill. This is why I use Bracer Basel. Bracer Basel is so strong against the Hihei. This trade is worth it. Hihei can die now. Thanks for the follow. Okay, yeah, Detroit is very good at killing Estel, I have to say that. And there is no magic guard on the juggler. When you are using 3-cost skill, you have to be very careful. Because when you are using the 3-cost skill on juggler, it usually means you will not have the magic guard. Because, I mean, in most of the cases, you are going to use the Trilton, like this is a skill you have to bring. The other skill usually is faction buff or the another aggressive skill. So not many players are bringing the magic guard skill. Be very careful that juggler is not tanking your magic. I mean, there's no magic guard on juggler. Be very careful with that. This could be something that Risto didn't realize. You Detroit, yes, 63k damage against. Yeah, I mean Detroit is one of the best in killing the Estel. I mean Estel is a Lancer unit with no magic defense. What do you guys think about the damage it looks like? Yeah, so at this point, the game is pretty much over, I would say. Because you have no method to deal with the Yulia now. And there is still the Ritual here that can keep killing. Yeah, Traveler can jump in and kill himself. Yulia is not affected by the mobility gun, so she can still attack here, and then the next turn she can kill. And this ritual alone cannot get through land use. You can kill the first life, probably. Oh, and the land use is actually fixed. Sorry, that's my bad. But there's no scale on the ritual. That's probably also a mistake, I would say. When juggler fix land use, bring one single target skill is always preferred. Like you can still bring the Arcane Blast, but leave the Dark Reaper. If you have Dark Reaper, there is a chance you can kill the ritual here, right?
試してみる？いいわよ。
この件についてはもう考えてある。
Yeah, it could be a teddy bear because the intelligence was pretty low. It could be a blizzard as well.
いいわよ。
I mean, I am using teddy bear ritual if you check my game. My ritual was the teddy bear. Okay, so that's the first battle. So basically, second Risco here didn't deal with the Yulia well. Yeah, let's check what happened. So first player, so Risco here picked the Juggler first, and Q here still got the land use. Yeah, Yulia is a character. I mean, sometimes I say Yulia is trash, but I was joking in most of the case, right? You need to deal with Yulia so you can call her trash. If you can't deal with her, she's god. Oh, Hazuchio, please don't say that. Please don't say lost to 5-speed Yulia. That's what killed me. As it happens, Yulia killed me as a 5-speed. So here there is a AoE combo, but there are a lot of gospel here, so it should be fun. There is also Luna too. Luna doesn't do much here actually, just buff the Decorate and yeah. Now that you have the ritual, so Luna is doing something now. The pick and ban doesn't look so bad actually. There is just a lot of AoE you need to deal with. Yeah, cause the team looks okay here actually.
試してみる？いいわよ。覚悟しなさい。
Yeah, I mean the Leon Heart is not guarded, right? So you can kill with the Decorate now. That looks a kill actually.
一人も逃しません。消えなさい。
But the Leon Heart is already dead. 1, 2, 3. No, Leon Heart is not dead here. You cannot reach. Or you can actually. So if you move here, it's 1, 2. No, you cannot.
これが私の信じる心です。
Oh, but you get a Brit, so yeah, you should have killed that Leonhardt. Yeah. But you went for Juggler. That's not going to kill, yeah. Don't try to kill Juggler with Detroit. You're not going to kill with one shot. Yeah, if you kill that Leonhardt, it could be an easy game for you. Okay, yeah, I understand. That's a misplay. Okay, so Detroit is getting killed.
言うだけ無駄だ。これを食らえ。
Which part? Oh. Yeah, cause you have Wind God Realm. So you can actually not lose her, yeah. You can still save her, yeah. Yeah, you didn't realize the blood dance. How come you think someone just already killed her? How come you didn't realize it was blood dance? Yeah, losing Detroit is pretty bad here. Yeah, cannot. Yeah, I mean, family is very important, but yeah, you can't really. You need 100%. You need 100% focus in this game to win a battle. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. You need to have the full attention here to win the battle in a racer. Okay, so this juggler jumps in. Now it's looking very bad. You cannot kill the Leonhardt, and Leonhardt is just going to jump in as well. Yeah. I mean that's pretty much that. You wanted to play Basel, okay. So how would you play Basel? You ban the juggler first. Interesting. So this is why you want to say you play Basel. So you just want to get the AoE team. You are going to ban the Dispel, so Wheeler and Diana, and pick Basel. Okay, Claret and Night of Mystery. Okay, reasonable. Ritual. And this tail, okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks a very lot of AoE here. How the game went. He was running away from you. Yeah, Astio pick from the Resto here is not very helpful also, because the Astio usually cannot counter the AoE team. Astio is good if you play AoE yourself, but she's not super good if you are trying to counter AoE. Like here you have the Basil, you have the you have Ritual, so yeah, that's a lot of AoE, and also you have Hihe. Hihei can kill the Detroit still. Yeah, Resto is a pretty good player. Resto is pretty good player. So for Q to win Resto, that's a big congratulations. Yeah, Hihei is still very strong, especially when you have no hardbound on Detroit. That one can, I mean, she cannot survive the Hihei. Wow, that's a mega earthquake. Very effective and clocked. Yeah, but there's a clock. So Hihei jumps in and try to kill, I guess, this tail? No. But this, there's nothing this Detroit can kill though. Yeah, Detroit cannot kill Basil. Yeah, that's not possible. And then Ritual is going to jump another AoE here, which is very effective. Another clock. That looks mega died. So basically, yeah, this AoE is going to kill him. Okay, Hihei kill the Detroit first, and then move again, move back. Plays very safe. Yeah, this still have magic guard. This tail's passive give the magic guard. This is actually one method you can use to survive the juggler from the magical attack. You just bring the passive and then the Net of Mystery cannot attack your juggler. Yeah, but now this is looking very bad for Resto. He has no solution to break the Landius. Yeah, that looks very dead. Let's go through here. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I just didn't... Resto cannot break the Landius now. And also those AoE and heal you cannot deal with. Yeah, it should be... Yeah, very nice battle. Congratulations, Q. Okay, I'm going to stop my stream here and run for some food. Okay, and congratulations again for everyone made the next round. And yeah, if you lost the battle, there's still our community tournament for you to enjoy. So don't give up on the game and let's keep battling. Okay, that's all about today's stream. Peace.